Alright, class. As we know, this world is full of sin. There's many sins. There's even seven deadly sins. But one sin worse than all, dick riding.
Bayless that only Genghis Khan has conquered more of the East than one LeBron James. And only the Zhou and the Tang dynasties have lasted longer.
Alright, that clip might have garnered a reaction out of most of y'all, but I was not fazed by it because for the past 4 years, I have bear witness to some of the worst dick riding known to human history, and I'm gonna talk about it today. Alright, some of y'all probably asking why am I looking at this random ass picture of LeBron. Calm down, face cam coming soon, you can see my sexy ass face soon. But you probably not even watching the video for real. You probably just listening to it in the background or something, like playing the game in the shower, pause, or at work. So calm down. But if you are watching my edits, I love you. Well, I love all y'all for. But let's pod. All right, this story it starts off in my sophomore year, but this is still my first time stepping foot in the school building for us. I was basically a freshman because my freshman year was all remote learning. Like literally all remote learning, no access to human contact, but I still contacted with humans, if you know what I mean.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
If I could use one word to describe my school, I would say abnormal. Like literally, look at the shit. This shit looks like a prison, but that's a whole story in itself, and you're gonna get a video about that soon. But all you need to know is that in middle school, there's like 30 different middle schools around the city under the same banner. And they all graduate, all the 8th grade graduation classes, they all graduate and come to this high school to make one big ass class for each grade, if you know what I mean. I'm telling y'all this, y'all probably think it's unnecessary information, but shut the fuck up, it's my story. Second of all, I'm telling y'all this to tell y'all that I wasn't a stranger. Like, I knew some people and I didn't know some people, so yeah. I bet. So boom, first day of class come by, and you know, I ain't gonna lie, I know I had the show days in the chokehold, nice haircut, nice shoes, New Balance for everybody was wearing them shits, but it was still hot. I was feeling myself, you know. Shorties was looking at me, but I ain't show no interest, you know. You can't show no interest on the first day. That's blasphemous. That's stupid. First few classes went by, you know, everything was good. Then I had 6th period dance, and earlier one of my homies had told me that he had 6th period dance with me, so I was like, yeah, shit, bet. We gotta go to class together. So we get into the class, we had to sit down. Everything was going good.
Seconds later.
And she walked past, bro. And when I tell you, me and my homies neck snapped instantly to look at each other. Like, no way God was so direct and locked in and making someone, bro. I swear. She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. A honey skin tone, beautiful voice, nice hijabi. Ooh. Bro, it was love at first sight. I swear to you, bro. And she was in our class, so it was lit. And for the next 2 weeks, I was under the Mike Ehrmantraut impression, you know, admiring from a distance. I was her as hell admiring. And for the next 2 weeks, me and my homie was, why the fuck I keep calling this nigga homie, bro? Like, I don't even say that, bro. I'm calling his name is Stretch. Let's call him Stretch. Alright, Stretch kept telling me, yo, bro, go talk to her, go talk to her, go talk to her. Alright, let's call her Anna. And for the next 2 weeks, nigga, I did not talk to Anna at all, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I was pussy, bro. I was pussy. I didn't think I was worthy of talking to a woman so beautiful, bro. I swear to you, bro. But you know who did think I was worthy? Anna thought I was worthy, nigga. Oh yeah, she had told one of my homies, what the fuck, bro? Not one of my friends from like kindergarten. So me and him go way back. Me and him go way back. Yo, what the fuck am I saying, bro? Yeah, but she had told one of my homies from like kindergarten that she thought I was eyeing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I swear to you, I was geek, bro. Fast forward like 2-3 days, me and her start texting, bro. That's the happiest I ever been, bro. Sweet fingering again, bro. What the fuck? Feet swinging when I'm texting her, you know, smiling at my phone like heavy, you know. But we did run into a problem, bro. We was both shy as fuck, bro. And we ain't talking in person, bro. But I forgot how we came across that. Like, came upon that. But not came upon. Got over it. But we did get over it. And we was geek, you know. I was taking her home and shit. My mom was yelling through my ear, getting mad as hell for coming home late. But for all I knew, I was taking my future wife home. So that was all chatter. It was going through one ear and out the other. I ain't give a fuck. Nah, Nate. But what nobody could tell me. But we also had another problem. So Anna, she had a brother. Let's call him James, right? And James, he ain't want honor dating anyone that goes to the same school as him. And you know, normal older brother shit, hating ass niggas. You know, I hate older brothers, but I love my older brothers. They cool, but fuck them. But yeah, and James, he will roll with like a posse. And when I tell you them niggas is like 40 deep of straight Africans. And one thing about Africans, they are nosy as fuck and they run their mouth no matter the gender, the race, the country, they're nosy. And you know, I'm African myself. So I know. And Anna didn't want James to know. So I respected her wishes to an extent. Like we were secret and shit. But I say to an extent because if you was in my circle, you know damn well I was talking to Muslim Beyonce. Like I was not keeping that a secret. I was geeked. I was hyped. I was flexing that shit. So that obviously bit me in my ass because James found out, and luckily it was like a day we didn't have school. So James texted me on some shit. Texted me. I think I could scroll back and find the messages. Hold up. Alright, I went back and looked at the messages. I'm not telling you. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga pressed the shit out of me. That shit's embarrassing. I'm not telling you. But yeah, he basically told me stop talking to her. Okay, shit, you know me. I liked the message, you know. Laughed at that shit. Told the PlayStation party, this bitch ass nigga told me to stop. I ain't stopped telling her. And he told me not to tell her. Like I told her right away. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't gonna lie. That bit me in my ass again. You know, I'm a dumbass, but shit, we live and we live and we learn. But yeah, I told her. She woke up, and bro, I ain't never seen someone so scared and terrified, bro. She told us we had to stop talking and all that. She told us to take a break. I was like, damn. I was heartbroken. I've been talking shit to everybody for like 3 days, nigga, cause she texted me right back. She was like, oh, you mad fake. Oh, you don't know how to text niggas. You don't know how to talk to niggas. I was like, shit, bro. Like, so basically for the next 3 months, we was under like the best friend impression, you know, like we was flirting on the low, but we wasn't like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And for those 3 months, from like November to January, I started talking to someone else, and that story, it's gonna take me a while to drop that one, cause that one did something to me. But yeah, we was talking, we wasn't talking, we was like my best friend type shit. And one thing she would do, she would always ask me for my charger, right? And then I would give her my charger, and she would give it back to me at the end of the day.
You got
right?
all these girls here. I attract
I guess
bitches,
that was her
man.
way of spending
But
more
bitch,
time.
man, and not in a bad way.
Got that.
Not just because of my
That type of
looks.
shit that make
I got charisma.
stay around me for real type shit. But yeah,
Well, I'm terrible at making
I
jokes.
guess one day, January 25th, Tuesday, I guess she was like, one of them niggas were around when I was giving her my charger type shit, right? So I give her, she was giving me my charger back. She gave me the charger back, you know, fast for like 40, 50 minutes. I'm outside school. I'm at a Starbucks, and then I walk out of the Starbucks, and when I tell you it looked like a scene out of Top Boy, bro, I just seen like 6, 7 niggas, Mackies, jackets, black hoodies, everything just come around me, just circle around me type shit. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared as fuck. And then big homie James could pop out through the middle. He come through the middle, get in my face. It's like, I thought I told you to stop talking to my girl. Not girl, what the fuck, my sister. And I was like, and yeah, he was talking to me on some disrespectful shit, but like he was calm and shit, right? And then, you know, I guess I had my big boy pants on that day or something. You know, I was feeling rough. So I pushed the nigga back and was like, suck my dick. Ain't nobody scared of you type shit. And, you know, he got tight. So his niggas started pulling him back type shit. You know, I'm crying about one, so I couldn't move for real. And my niggas come out the Starbucks and started chatting that shit. And so yeah, that's the start of the conflict. I was in the fight. And there's a certain nigga in that clique, like the 40 niggas of Africans, and I always felt some animosity to him. Like he was always on some weird shit, and he's like G's biggest. You know what I mean? His name, I'm just calling him Hines, right? So I thought like I automatically assume I'm not gonna lie, I'm a dick rider too. Automatically assume it was Hines that told that nigga that shit because, like, why not? I ain't fucking. So I texted one of me and Hines' mutual friends, and I was like, tell that nigga get my dick out his mouth. Yeah, his mouth. And so, and you know, being the instigator that nigga is, he instantly did it. And shit, bro. Yeah, so he told him. And then come the next day of school, January 26, 2022. RIP Kobe. But yeah, so the girl Hines was talking to, type shit, she was like a close acquaintance of me. So she had told us that on the train, all that nigga could talk about was beating the shit out of me, beating the shit, man. And in my head, I'm like, I'm scared as hell. I'm like 5'6", 15. That nigga's like 6'1", 6'2", 17. That nigga I'm 15 actually, not 16. Gonna beat the shit out of me. But you know, the hoes was telling me this information, so I said, shiver me timbers. Like, I'm not scared of your bitch ass. You know what I mean? So that whole day of school, I was looking over my shoulder, but I had forgotten. Like, and that day of school, it was a Wednesday, but we had like a event after. Wednesdays are half days in my school, but we had like a event after, so we stayed after. And me and my homies, we was having a blast, having the time of our lives. Like, I was not thinking about that nigga at all. Think about how I could get my ass killed today, type shit. But yeah, and then one of my homies, fuck am I saying homies for? One of my friends, his name Kofi, nigga nut tapped me, and like that shit upset my stomach so bad. And you know, back then I was not like, I ain't using the bathroom in no fucking school. Like, but that shit changed. Like, I sure as hell use the bathroom now. But yeah, we I had to run out the school and went to a Starbucks, right? And I went to Starbucks, I did my thing, you know, used the bathroom. And then when I walked out, guess who I saw? Hines, the girl, the girl, like the acquaintance, and the mutual friend. And I was like, shit, bro, here we go again. I mean CJ voice. All right. So Hines walks up to me and says, say that shit again, right? And you know, I look to my side, I see this girl, and I was like, it has to be studied the effect that hoes have on niggas, cause like normally I would have just copped it, just say get out of my face, bro. Get the fuck. What are you talking about? But you know, I saw the hoes right next to me, and so I said, get my dick out your mouth, and automatically he said, boom, right to my nose. Oh shit. There were a lot of emotions running through my head once that shit happened, and one of the thoughts, I thought he was about to give me a flurry of punches right to my. But that nigga didn't. That nigga started doing the Carmelo Anthony, punch me and start squaring up, backing up. I was like, what the fuck? But the main emotion, like the main thing I think about, like, I just got punched in front of the hoes. What the fuck? Ain't no way. So I grabbed the nigga, and right, and you know me, I'm 5'6", niggas like 6'2". I can't swing at the nigga. I don't give a fuck if y'all call me lame. I grabbed the nigga. That nigga skinny as hell, and I was a bit fatter. I was a bit bigger back then, so I grabbed him, right, and then like I tried to turn right, and then guess what? That nigga tripped. I swear to you, that nigga tripped. I was geek. The nigga was on the floor getting up. I sat right to his face, punched him as hard as I can. You know, he did a little stumble back, and then right when I punched him, this nigga started coming by, breaking it up type shit, right? So like, I say I won the fight because the nigga fell, right? And I don't give a fuck. I dropped the nigga, and I told anyone that asked me about the fight, I told them I dropped that nigga. And luckily, the people like that were there, the two people that were there, they agreed with me. They vouched for me, and I was like, geek, bro, I just beat the tall ass nigga's ass, and niggas believe me for some shit, for some reason. So I was geeked that day, and yeah, that's about the end of the story for real. It could be a part 2, but it's already 13 minutes of recording. That shit kind of crazy. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Comment what y'all want the next story. We could make a story about the bitch that ruined my perception on all women for the rest of my life, or we could talk about how I became Franklin Saint for like a week. Oh yeah, by the way, James is my guy now, I think. And me and Anna, we don't really talk no more. We like acquaintances. And Hines actually apologized. Hines is a cool guy now. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I love y'all all. Bye.